This is an unboxing video of ISS Vanguard and the expansion ISS Vanguard Lost Fleet. I feel like I'm the last person in the galaxy to get these games. I could be wrong, but I've been waiting a long time for these. I was one of the second wave backers, and so I had to wait a long time to get them. I feel like my local game store has had these games for months, and every time I walk in there, I have to turn my head away because I can't bear the fact that the games are sitting on their shelf and not on mine. But at long last, here they are. They've arrived, and I'm going to do an unboxing video of these. I actually don't know very much about this game. I watched a couple videos on it months and months ago, and I mainly backed this game because my wife refuses to play campaign games with me. She thinks they're not fun, but she really likes space. And so I thought, hey, maybe we'll give this game a shot, and maybe she'll want to jump in on some of this. I don't know. We'll see. But with that said, space exploration. It's an uncharted world, and it sounds scary to go traveling through space, seeing what you can find. The same thing can be true in the real world. I have a middle school son who did not want to go to a dance tonight, and he said we were forcing him to go. But his charisma score is a little bit low. He's not proficient in charisma. And so we strongly encouraged him to go to the dance, to have that social encounter, to maybe bump up his charisma a little bit and become proficient in it and gain a bonus to his charisma score. We'll see. Guys, anything that you can do to step outside your comfort zone, get outside your house, do something that you're uncomfortable with, venture into the space or the unknown of life. It's going to help you in real life become a hero because it's going to make you more brave and more courageous in the face of danger, in the face of the unknown. With that said, let's break these open and take a look and see what's inside. Again, I know very little about this game. I watched a few videos on it, and you're probably thinking, there's been 200 unboxing videos already. I've already seen this 100 times, but hey, I thought I'd just throw it out there and see what's inside of here and see if this is something that you guys are interested in taking a look at. Once again, I picked up this game just because of the fact that it's in space, and maybe it's a different genre than traveling through the dungeons, and maybe I can get some other family members involved in this. We'll see. I think they have a miniature version of this, which I didn't get. I got the basic version with the expansion, and it looks like it's starting out here. You're going to get some standees for some of the enemies, it looks like here, and some counters. And let's see, over here we've got, I'm not sure what those are, but you've got a bunch of standees here and tokens in this first package here. Oops, I'm already punching them out there. All right, the ISS Vanguard rule book. The rule book looks like it's about 46 pages right to the end there, so not too bad. Inside the rule book here, it looks like we have a lot of artwork. And here's all the game contents. And how to organize your cards, it looks like. Again, I've seen a couple videos on this. I have heard it's a very complex game to play, but okay, not so much artwork here, mostly rules. Rule book, about 46 pages long. Right here, resuming a saved game. These look like quick reference cards here. Maybe we can pop this open and see what's inside of here really quick. This looks to be like some quick reference cards for the game. Resuming a saved game. Oh, these have rings for the binder. I know there's a binder where you can, that's going to be your ship. And maybe these all go in the binder to as tabs for, oh yeah, as you flip this over, research laboratory, ship facilities, the bridge. I think there's a binder in here that all these cards will go into to help you with various areas of the game. Okay. I think this is the the board here, where you go to different adventures here, place cards on the board here. And I like this kind of setup. Map tiles are kind of nice because they're a little bit customizable and you can have different combinations. But the nice thing about this is you just open it up and you play. Whatever the adventure is, you open it up and the setup is pretty minimal. Anytime you have stuff like this, it makes the setup faster and it's not quite as big of a table hog. I'm going to do a video later about Gloomhaven, which we're just about to finish. Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion has a book like this that's a little bit easier to set up, but it's not quite as captivating as the regular Gloomhaven game. We have the map tiles you fit together, but we'll talk about all that in the Gloomhaven video here. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking at this yet or not, but I don't know what any of this stuff means. But it looks like you're going to go to these various planets and do various things there with this book there. Oh, there are some miniatures in here. It looks like a top secret envelope. Do not open until instructed. I love this kind of stuff in games. Anytime there's something that's sealed, it's supposed to be sealed, it came unsealed, let's seal that back up there. Anytime there's something that's sealed up here, and this feels kind of bulky here, like there's something thick inside of here, not just some paper or cards or anything. This kind of stuff just really captivates me in games because I want to get to this and find out what's inside of here. And it's not always that exciting, but just the fact that there's some part of the game that's hidden that you don't get to see yet inside this envelope. Some of you may have played this game already. You know precisely what's in here. Don't spoil it for me. I can't wait to check out what's inside of here. I still can't get this out yet, so let's just keep going with this stuff here. System maps. This isn't sealed at all. This must kind of give you an idea on your way around the galaxy with this booklet here. Ex Fortitude Veritas. Not sure what this is either. Oh, this just looks like some artwork and a little comic here that it comes with. Kind of give you, this probably gives you a little bit of background of the game. Oh, prologue. Okay. So this is going to give you a little bit of background to how you have arrived at where you're at now. Kind of cool in a little comic book form here to give you an idea on where you're starting out with the game. Ooh, operations book. This is a thicker book. Holy moly. So, there's two books here. So this is the operations book. This has different logs in it. I imagine it's at different points of the game. They're going to tell you to refer to either the operations book or the log book. The log book is a little bit thicker. And this looks like it has all kinds of flavor text in it for the story and what's going to happen as you achieve different things. Very cool. I like this kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's going to branch or not, or if there's just one story you kind of follow along with. I like this kind of stuff too. Something happens and they refer you to the book. You read what happens. And again, I know there are way too many campaign games out there for us to play in a lifetime. But I just love this kind of stuff where you're in the middle of a story, you're in the middle of space, trying to find your way around, figure out what's going on, and this just gives you little bits of information along the way to discover and to look forward to discovering. Very cool. It looks like here you have different ships, and I don't know if maybe you get the chance to pick a different ship. I don't know, but you have different ship cards here. And I do remember something about there being a ship phase in the game where you can upgrade your ship and do different things to it. Maybe get a new ship. I'm not sure. Very cool there. Here are the pages that go in your binder. And again, these are for, as far as the videos that I've seen, people who are injured. There's like a sick bay where you put people who are injured and you can kind of heal them up to bring them back out on a trip with you. People who didn't make it through the mission and you want to remember their names, you can put their cards in here. But I think there's several different crew members that you can draw out of a deck to take with you into space. Okay, this is the binder. Now we can get this binder out of here. Okay, here's the binder here that all those fancy pages are going to go to the ship book, where this is going to have all those dividers are going to go into here. Oh, and it tells you a little bit right here on how all that fits into there. Can't quite fit this around there, but just kind of the table of contents of the way all that fits into there. Really cool. So it does look like there are some miniatures that the base box comes with here. Oh, before I get to those, let's pull these out. Okay, we have double layer cardboard here, so little slots to fit some dice or something into here, some card slots here, and discard pile over here. Okay, so these are cool too. I love when they include these little boards because you could fit the dice in this little slot there and it kind of stays put, or putting a card here, or it looks like there's stuff you put down here too. Just kind of organize your gameplay here. And it looks like you kind of have an option here on who you want to be: security, science, recon, or engineering. Very cool. Again, not sure how different these four are going to play. We'll have to kind of read through the rules and figure that out. But I do like that when they give you an option, kind of one that fits your personality, or one that you would play that's not your personality, just to kind of get a different experience there. So a couple different options there as far as who you're going to be and who you're going to play. And then inside of here, we have a few miniatures here. And this looks like maybe some of the heroes here. Let's check this guy out here. Guy there with his little robotic canine. Very cool. Maybe he's a cyborg himself. Not really sure. This lady here looks pretty fierce. Got a bomb in her hand here or something, and a gun there. Kind of cool. They have these really dynamic poses on here. They're not just standing there with their arms down at their sides. There's a little bit of rubble here underneath them, and in a dynamic pose there. Very cool. Oh, this guy looks cool here. This guy looks like a heavy gunner guy here. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and it got some kind of, this guy's got a bunch of creatures. I'm not sure if these are the heroes or if these are bad guys. I'm not really sure what these are yet, but we're gonna go through the rules here and find out. Another really cool dynamic pose here from this one here. Again, they got these cool otherworldly rocks sticking up from the ground here. This person's leaping through the air and got something in her hand there. But cool, again, because I didn't get all the miniatures, they still give you some. Also looks like you get some kind of a space station or here maybe is going to depict where you're at, or I'm not sure what the purpose of that's going to be yet, but very cool. They give you, so this space station here in 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like other miniatures here that it comes with. And then down here inside the rest of the box looks like, oh, very good. So they give you a whole bunch of organizers, it looks like, to put cards in. I'm sure there's a purpose for each one of these colors. Oh, you know what? Maybe they even have to do with these boards. That makes sense here. That each one of your guys, there's a blue, purple, a pink, and a yellow one. Look at that. So these probably have to do with the different classes that you pick to play with. There's a whole bunch of cards in here. Let's just pull one of these out here and take a look at this. All right, the blue one here. Okay. Again, not sure what this deck of cards is going to be used for, but it looks like each one of the classes, character classes, has their own box. Oh, there's none in here, so maybe these are for both of these. I'm not sure. But I do like that they include this. There are games nowadays that are so complicated and so complex, and they just expect you to throw everything back in the box. And again, that doesn't always work. And I hate the fact that on some games you have to buy an organizer just to put your game back in the box. This just seems crazy to me. But this is really cool that they give you these little containers here that hold all the cards in. We'll put this white one out of here. That's got a lot of cards in it. That's heavy. Okay. This one here's got some smaller decks of cards here. Objectives and upgrades for something there. A whole bunch of stuff here to explore, it looks like, on all these cards here. Points of interest. More points of interest. It looks like there's a lot of points of interest in this game, and I wonder if this is the same thing. It sure is. Okay, so you've got 4 decks of cards here with points of interest. I don't think you're going to run out of any points of interest to explore in this game. This looks like several hundred cards here of points of interest. Looks like crew members for your fleet here, and more cards there. Nothing looks like it's saying secret or don't open yet, except for that envelope. Okay, please do not open until instructed. Okay, this we're not going to open yet until we're instructed. This looks like this is the back of the tutorial deck. Okay, very good. Looks like they have a tutorial deck in here to get you up to speed and get you playing. I like that when they kind of ease you into the game here. Section cards. Not sure what these are for either, but more cards in there. Along with all of these cards, it looks like it comes with a number of dice as well. And as far as what I've read about this game, they're trying to combine worker placement with dice rolling. And so it looks like there's several dice in here. Looks like a D10 here with just numbers on it, 1 through 10. Some special dice here, and then some D8s here with some special symbols on them. Maybe whether you hit or not. Oh my word, there's even more. Okay. You've got these dice here. You've got several colors of these. Not sure what these are all going to be used for, but several colors of dice here. So it looks like a game that's going to be really heavy in dice rolling. Here we've got some purple cubes. They're probably for sticking in those slots on your board maybe, along with the dice here. Toss all those back in there. Over here looks like we have a bag to put stuff in. Here's some little bases for your characters. Looks like the corresponding colors with the different classes as well, so you can pop them in there so you kind of know who's who. Some standees for the enemy punch-outs here, so that you can put them on the board too. Over here we got some larger cards here. Place this side down. Not sure what these are here, but these are a little bit larger than the standard card sizes here. You can see they're a little bit bigger. Over on this side here. Man, I'm almost overwhelmed. There's so much stuff in here. These are some squarish cards. And there's some more square cards here. Equipment, 2 decks of equipment. Okay, that's going to be a lot of equipment cards. It looks like you could throw on your guys there. Very cool. Looks like it does come with a small pack of sleeves. I find that I really only need sleeves for the games that I'm shuffling a lot. If you have games where you're constantly shuffling the decks of cards, the sleeves are great to have because they're easy to shuffle and it protects your cards. But I mean, if you're not shuffling your cards a lot, they're not super essential. So I don't know why this small pack white comes with this. I'm really not sure. I guess we'll find out at some point. Global conditions, a lot of conditions that can happen to you there. And a mission deck. And not sure what this deck is here. Lots of cards in this game. Over here you got a couple other small packs of cards here. Unique discoveries. This is just, oh, a little standee or so. Oh, it looks like a bookmark that slips onto something there. More event cards. It looks like there's all kinds of events that happen in here. Between these here and these decks, this deck, and finally, we have got this little pad of paper here, and not sure what this thing does here. Looks like there's a slot to kind of slip something inside of here or something. And a little pad to keep track of who knows what, something. But again, this is ISS Vanguard. This is the game. It looks like it's really heavy in the card department and the dice rolling with a few miniatures. But very excited to dive into this. Will I get my wife to play with me? Probably not. But hey, there's always hope, right? Maybe we'll take her into space and see how she likes it. I'm going to go through the rule book, kind of get our feet wet in this game here, and give you our thoughts later on. Again, be heroes, guys. If you can find a way to step outside your comfort zone, I'm sure the first people that went to space were super freaked out. but they did it, and we have all kinds of scientific research and advancement in technologies now because of that. The same thing can happen to you. You can advance yourself, advance your charisma. If you step outside your comfort zone and do something that you're not comfortable with, go for it. You guys take care. Be a hero.